So we purchased it in the fall of 2013. It started operations in 2014 with as a live performance venue. In 2017, we were awarded the Oregon Heritage Main Street Grant, and that really propelled us forward as far as what we could do. It gave us the opportunity to really tackle some of the danger items like old wiring and put in a much better, more efficient heating system. ADA restrooms, the restrooms had always been in the basement, so it opened up the use of the facility to many more people. So those are the major things that we accomplished, including the envelope of the building. And then with that came sort of a communal excitement about it, and a local artist approached me about tackling the proscenium and opera boxes at the theater. So along with this other work, we had a side fundraiser going where we raised money to help fund his work and these couple of artists' work, and putting a new proscenium. And again, the theater really never had a proper proscenium. It was a very simple theater in its day. So we've got a radius with lots of decorative carved moldings and very unique to the locale. Semi-classical art on the wall. It's just really fun what's been able to happen. And in the process, we also rebuilt the entire stage. We were able to take the $100,000 grant, and I would say did close to $300,000 worth of work. So because of all the volunteer effort. A lot of people who come up and are really appreciative of what's happening and realize there's some special. And we're always, and amazingly, even with we've had many sold out shows since we purchased. We really tried to push the ante up and get bands that were way outside of what we thought possible, but then found it was possible. So we've had Grammy winners on our stage, multiple Grammy winners on our stage, and then local performers. So we've had this great experience of just filling the theater with people, lots of fundraisers in the theater. So it's really the aspect of, I think people thought, once you have one of those events and people are, man, we're so glad we have this space, because there isn't really a space like it where you could house 15% of the entire county's population, or 5%, 15% of the enterprise population. So 350 people comfortably, and visually and every other way, it has a very good sound as far as live events and things like that. But I know in the summer of 2014, when we came out, we had our first show was with an artist named Eric Bibb, and I remember coming out that night. I knew tickets were selling, but to see a near sold out show and the streets of Enterprise just packed with people. And since we've been doing this, pretty much year round, there's events going on at the theater at least once a month where it's nearly or sold out. And that means, I think it's just a wonderful thing to see us in a small town that's rural, and a lot of these towns just experience total death. To see things like this just keep bringing that life, keep bringing a sense of like, okay, things are happening in this town. This is an important place. These are good things.